Well, hello again. This is Diamond from Diamond Shine Soap. I'm super excited to see you today. Today in the studio, we are going to make a tallow and lanolin lip balm. Such a wonderful combo. Before we get into that, I want to let you guys know that I do have a Patreon where I have unlimited recipes, candle making recipes, skincare recipes, and also if you guys just want to buy to download the PDF to this recipe, this wonderful recipe, it also will be linked in the description box and it will be on my website for just $5. And guys, listen, going forward, I'm going to keep doing that, okay? That way, you guys, if you don't want to join the Patreon, you do have options, especially if you're in another country. All right, so let me go ahead and run down the benefits of each ingredient. So the first ingredient we are going to talk about is lanolin. Lanolin is from sheep, okay? It's one of the most effective ingredients for severely dry lips. You can actually use lanolin if you're breastfeeding. It fixes and repairs your breasts as well. You guys can see it's really thick. It draws and holds moisture. It keeps your lips plump and smooth. It speeds healing of chapped and peeling lips, okay? The next thing is, come on, y'all. Y'all already know what tallow is. This is beef tallow. Tallow deeply nourishes and smooths dry, cracked lips. It mimics the skin's natural lipids for excellent absorption. It helps restore the lip barrier and reduce flaking, okay? All right, now we already know peppermint essential oil. If you need that tingle, that's your essential oil, okay? You got to go with that. I love it. You're going to need some lip balm containers. We're also going to be using, I got a really big container of castor oil. It's hard for me to just put it on the camera, but I'm going to try my best. It provides a natural shine and a smooth glide. It helps the lips feel soft without being greasy. It supports moisture retention and comfort. And of course, vitamin E, guys, you guys know that it helps extend the shelf life of the balm, okay? But it keeps it from going rancid too fast. And I definitely can attest that it do work. All right. So those are the ingredients that we're going to be using. And we also have beeswax. Guys, you guys know what beeswax is. It forms a breathable protective barrier on the lips. It locks in moisture without clogging. It also adds firmness and long-lasting wear to lip balm, okay? So you definitely will need this beeswax for stability. Without beeswax, there is no possible way to have stability. Okay, guys, so just grab you a heat-proof container. Go ahead and put every single ingredient except for the essential oil into that heat-proof container. Your beeswax, your tallow, your lanolin, just get everything in there. Try to follow the recipe to exact. Guys, I will tell you this, if you want it to be more firm, you add more beeswax. Less firm, more glide, less beeswax. That's all you have to do. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and double boil this and I will be right back. Okay, so I have all of my ingredients fully melted down. The only thing that takes long is the beeswax. The beeswax, you gotta sit there and just really be very patient with it. And you wanna make sure that you got it all the way incorporated into the rest of the oils because beeswax does take a high temperature to melt, okay? So I'm gonna add a few drops of peppermint essential oil, not much because I'm just making a 1 ounce batch. And listen, with those little tiny lip balm containers, 1 ounce did make quite a bit. So I'm kind of glad that I didn't go and make like 5 ounces or something like that because I really don't like storing it. I just like to pour it and I don't have the patience to just be making lip balm. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to stir in my vitamin E, my essential oil, if you're using vitamin E, and then you wanna go ahead and start placing your lip balm containers, sitting them out. You could use the actual tray. I don't be using that tray. I just honestly just pour mine and just leave them sitting. But the tray is so much easier where you could just pour it. It only take a few seconds and then you could just scrape off the excess. I wasn't making that many, so I really didn't want to use the tray. In the wintertime, I'm going to tell you something. Lanolin is really good, guys. Lanolin is really good. Tallow is really good for skin repair. And the wintertime can be very harsh on your lips, okay? So when it comes down to this lip balm, you can't sell it for cheap, y'all. You got to remember, like, even though it's a little container, It's really about what's inside. Lanolin is expensive. Tallow is expensive. People actually look at these two ingredients like drugs because they know exactly what they do. You can't make medical claims on any of your products, but the product will actually sell itself because of the ingredients on the inside, okay? So with that being said, you're gonna allow these to fully solidify, and then once they fully solidify, you're gonna go ahead and add your labels, and we are finished, guys. Now listen, if you wanna join the Patreon, now is the perfect time to do so. You can learn how to make skincare products, listen, candles, everything. All right, so here's our test glide. As you guys can see, it is nice and glossy, okay? It's not just like waxy. You know, you put on lip balm and it's just super waxy, hard to really get some oil on them lips. No, this is a beautiful glide. It's a perfect recipe. Like I said, you can adjust it to your liking if you don't want it to be, you know, so greasy. I love the glide. I'm not gonna lie. As long as it's stable, it don't melt in my pocket, I don't have a problem. Anyway, guys, I enjoyed this time with you. Go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys again for the next video.